they brought a professional team in there, and what they did is they destroyed my whole neighborhood. And so I tell everybody, man, that was one of the catalysts for me to getting out to seeing bigger and better things. And so what I did was I spent 8 years of my life in the military. So I am a combat veteran, service connected 100%. So, I mean, I smile and all, but it is what it is and it be what it be. And I've been around the world and I found myself moving back to the States because I was living in Germany at the time. So I moved back to the States and I've been in Arizona since 2006. And what happened was I was looking for my tribe. And if you ever been around and you don't know where you quite fit in, man, and you always find people that you fit in with good and you find people that's not your style. And so I say always find the people that likes and doing what you're doing. And so I found those people. I found a good church home. That's the Message Church right there in Tempe. And I also work with a company called Global Financial Impact. And so not only am I a veteran, I'm also a financial professional. And I get to teach people every day how to make and save money like wealthy people. And I get to say yes to people all the time. And so if you don't know about how to set your finances up or where to go from that, come hit me up, man. I'm always around. I'm in the city. If you ever see me, man, I'm with the Hype Network. I'm with, man, just about everybody in the community, always spreading good energy around. And so with that, man, I like to, one person that I met in particular was Denise. And I met her at an event and she was like, you know what? I just liked her spirit. And I was like, man, she said, I'm doing some things in the community and I would like you to join with me. And to me, it was a no brainer. And so when I find people with good energy, that I always want to connect with them. Why? Because you never know who has your blessing or who you can be a blessing to. And with that, I want to introduce Miss Denise Meredith one more time.
Oh, thank you, Ed. Thank you for your service as well.
Yes, indeed.
My dad was career military, Army strong, so I have a real special respect for those people who served their country, and I want to see them treated better too. So with that, but I'm really, I wasn't in military, or I wasn't in defense, but I spent most of my life in the federal government. I was the first woman ever hired by the Bureau of Land Management. I can't say BLM anymore because that has a different meaning, but the Bureau of Land Management is one of the largest land management agencies in the United States. And I used to joke that it was 5,000 cowboys and me. So it was a lot of, it was fun. My dad had grown up in a ranch, so I had sort of even though I was born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens with a father who had grown up on a ranch, we did things like fishing and a lot of outdoor stuff that people may not think of when they think about New York City. And we had a huge garden and everything. He wanted it to look as much like Texas.
Oh,
That's
wow.
where he grew up. So it was very different upbringing. Bureau of Land Management fit that perfectly. My undergraduate degree was in wildlife biology because they weren't letting women be vets then. So I had to pick another profession. And wildlife biology was great. And believe it or not, my first job was in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I had 10 million acres to play with as a wildlife biologist out there. I had a great career. As you can imagine, I was the first everything. If I was the first woman, I was the first woman and everything else after that. And worked my way up. And I lived all over the country. I worked in 6 different states. And worked my way up to being the deputy director of the entire agency during the Clinton administration. And so I had 10,000 employees, 200 offices, and $1 billion budget. And
Wow.
that was pretty exciting. But Washington, it's a lot of talk and not that much action. So I'm an action-oriented person. I like projects, I like beginning, and I like endings. So I transferred, spent the last 7 years of my career here in Arizona. I was in charge of Arizona and part of Utah.